y'all, bro. I'm gonna get straight to the point. This channel is no longer gonna be a gaming channel. It's gonna be spiritual. Now, like I said, straight to the point. Like I said, this video is gonna talk about school and how it's a waste of time. Now, if you want to live a decent life, you can probably have an education up to maybe like seventh grade at the most. You don't need to listen. You don't need to go to high school or even graduate to like you. I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, say a person is maybe in like their 30s and they have a decent job, right? They're more than likely they're probably not even gonna remember. My bad, y'all. They're probably not even gonna remember um everything they learned in high school. Like they might remember a little bit most elementary, a little bit of middle school, but high school is a waste of time, and I'm gonna explain why. But before I do that, I want to talk about a subject called social studies. Now, social studies is a completely pointless subject, and I'm explaining why. First of all, social studies is just learning about past history. That's for one, and that's pointless enough. The second reason is because it's fake. At least some of it is. For instance, for one, Christopher Columbus he never even explored the first. He wasn't the first person to the United States or the New World. It wasn't him. There was people already here. If you don't believe me, just research it. It's okay if you don't believe me, just research it. Bro, just do your research. If you don't take my word for it, just do your research. And Independence Day is fake too. That's a fake holiday because technically we still not even independent. We still work for people. If you work, you still work for someone higher than you, unless you're an entrepreneur. I'm talking. I'm not talking. If you entrepreneur, if you want entrepreneur, I'm not talking to you. I'm I'm talking to the people who still work. You're still working for someone. So technically, you really aren't even independent. You still got to pay bills, etc. Like you still working for someone. You technically you're not independent. Another thing, most people. Hold on, y'all. I gotta take a sip of my water. Most people don't remember what they learned in school. Like especially high school. Like, I'm really trying to focus on that one. You just not really gonna remember high school as you get older. Like I'm saying, like 30 up, you're not gonna remember none of that, bro. And it's not even gonna help you in life. Social studies now. There is actually a few jobs. I'm not gonna lie. There is a few jobs that actually pay a good amount of money for that, but it's just when you learn it, all you're learning is about is just past history. That's it. It's pointless. How is that gonna help you in life? Like honestly. Now I'm gonna go a little bit off topic. This is just a little bit, but I want to talk about. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say it for another video. I'll take that back. I'm gonna say it for another video. I'm gonna focus on school. But it's just school is just pointless. And another thing too. Okay, the chosen one. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all know how this world is a matrix, right? Bro, this world is run by elites. It's run by a whole bunch of elites. I'm telling you, and it's crazy how this matrix is ran, and a lot of people they believe anything they see on TV, etc. They believe whatever this matrix tells them. In my opinion, it's like the matrix. It's just it forces you to go to school. Cause think about it. If you don't go to school, your parents are gonna go to jail. Like it, and then another thing. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes anxiety can start from school because you be around people you don't even know. Now, eventually, it does lower a little bit. Like your anxiety, it gets lower, but that's how it starts. You be around people you don't even know, and then as you get into middle school, a little bit in high, you start to get depression, bro. Some people, not all, but some people do get depression, and it's crazy. It's just crazy how what school does to you, and then a lot of people you waste so much time. Like you waste a lot of time. Think about YouTubers, bro. They wasted so many years of being in the school. Take I'm gonna use PewDiePie for example, bro. This is a perfect. If you don't know who that is, that guy has over 100 million subscribers, bro. He gets so bro like, or even Mr. Beast. I'm gonna use these two people as example. Now they do YouTube, right? and they just make a random video. That video gets at least 1 million views. They get profit. Like they get money, but school has nothing to do with that. Like it's just school. It's just. Now I'm gonna say one thing though. I want to talk about math and ELA, right? Now, for ELA, I would say all the way through high school, it's ELA is a pretty good subject. Like I'm not gonna lie, ELA is one of those subjects that's actually useful. Like you actually might use it in life. Like I know the basic is how to learn how to read and learn how to write, but you can learn how to learn better English, cursive handwriting, and it goes in more depth. Like it's actually it's pretty useful. I'm not gonna lie, but now math is different. Oh my goodness, bro, math. I can't listen. Listen, with math is different. Math, like you don't need to learn that to maybe like sixth grade at the most. At the most, you don't need because you all need to know is the basis: adding, subtracting, multiplication, and division. That's it. You don't need to learn all that, bro. You don't need to learn the algebra and all that extra stuff, bro. You don't need to learn that. You just don't need to learn that. It's pointless. Okay, it's pointless. School also creates these bots. If you don't know what a bot is, I'm talking to you. You might not be a bot, but if you don't know what a bot is, a bot is a person, in my opinion. A bot is just a person that believes everything this matrix tells them. It creates bots, bro. Like it's just a matrix. It just really wants you to go to school to be a bot, and that's why people. I wish at school they would teach you something beneficial. Like I'd say like this. School becomes pointless when you start learning algebra. When you start learning algebra, school is just retarded at that point. It teaches you stuff that you're not gonna use in real life, and etc. Like I'm telling you. Oh, this is another example too. A fourth. I'm not even kidding. You can look this up. A fourth grade dropout made Cheetos, right? And his net worth is over like 14 mil, bro. Is his income. A fourth grade dropout. His name is Richard Montez. I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but his name is Richard Montez, bro. He dropped out of fourth grade, fourth elementary school, fourth grade, right? Now it took a few years. Obviously, it took a few years, but when he was done with everything that he did, he made the Cheetos. Like he made that. He made Cheetos, and his income was up like at least like 14 mil. A fourth grade dropout. That's even more proof that like you don't even remember school as you get older. You don't need school to live a decent life. You just don't. And then when you get out of school, you just become a bot. It's not everyone. Some people do. Some people just become bots, and then when you get out of school, you gotta get a job. You have to work for this person. You barely even get paid. The person doesn't even pay that much. Like it's crazy. I'm telling you, bro, this matrix is just crazy. In my next video, I'm gonna talk about COVID and how that stuff is fake. COVID is not real. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. I'm not gonna like go into. I might talk about like a minute or two. First of all, I have yet, and I mean yet, to see a person with my own two eyes be infected with that disease. Just because they showing it on TV don't mean they actually dying by the disease. For all we know, they could be dying just something regular, common. How like this? Think about that. Think about that. How do you know? How do you know they're dying by COVID? You don't know that. You have no proof to like really prove it. Sure, they might be dying, yes, but do you know it's COVID? It could be anything, anything. I'm telling you, I've yet to see a person with my own two eyes be infected with that disease. If COVID is actually a real disease, which it probably isn't, but if it somehow is, it's probably like this bad, bro. This. Maybe even this small, but like it's not that big of a deal. And I had no proof of this, but this little theory in my fool. Personally, I think they put something in the mask. But that's just me. Now y'all know manifestation, right? If you don't know manifestation, I don't know what to tell you. Like you should know what that is. You should know what that is. But when people put on those masks, like I said, I'm not trying to talk like I'm gonna talk for maybe 1 more minute because I'm gonna go in deep in my other video. I'm gonna kind of explain. But this is my last thing. I'm gonna sign off. But when people put on those masks, they're manifesting it. They think the disease, bro. They actually might catch a disease because they think the disease is real. They putting stuff on it. They putting the mask on because they think it's real. So they're actually manifesting it. They're manifesting a disease. I'm not saying COVID, just a disease in general. So they actually might get infected. Bro, if you, I'm talking to you, if you wearing that mask, bro, you think that stuff is real when it's not. You, bro, you actually might get infected with a disease. You actually might die. My God, like no cap, like you think it's real even though in reality it's not. But I'm like I said, I'm gonna go in depth like later in like another video. But that's in my opinion. That's why I think school is just pointless. Like you don't need to know. Like it's just the only two subjects you need to know in school is math up to a certain level and ELA. That's it, bro. That's it in my opinion. But yeah, I'm signing off.